Are you a man's man? When you go out off-roading and overlanding, doing your business in the woods is no problem for you. In fact, you might even wipe with a piece of wood. Welcome back to the channel. I took a poll of 350 million wives and girlfriends of overlanders just like you, and the number one reason why they don't want to go out on the trail with you is, where's the bathroom? Well, this video I'm going to make a quick review of what I consider to be the ultimate bathroom setup. Let's get into it. I'm going to start by showing you one of three products, and the first one here is the Boxio Tent. Honestly, nothing too exciting about this. Typical privacy tent. Obviously, Boxio branded, matches all the other items. I'm going to set this up just really quick, then show you the Boxio Wash and the flagship of the Boxio products, the Boxio Toilet. So let me get this set up and we'll get rolling. Now, normally you're gonna wanna set something like this up away from camp, but just for the purposes of this video, I'm gonna set it up here next to my rig. But trust me, you'll thank me later when you set up your toilet tent away from camp. All right, pretty easy setup there. That is not the showstopper for this video. The showstoppers are the Boxio Wash and the Boxio Toilet. I'm going to take you through those now, starting with the Boxio Wash, a portable sink that you can take out on the trail. I've had so many people see me with it and go, what the heck is that? I can't believe you have a sink at camp. So I'm going to take you through kind of all the elements of it at the back of my rig here. So let me take you through the Boxio Wash. Here we go. All right, let me put down my table here and showcase the Boxio Wash. This is not where I leave it. This is my cutting board area, obviously, but I'm gonna show you it here and then show you where I set it up, actually next to the bathroom. So lid comes off. This is a pressure pump, just kind of like one of those ones, you know, looks like a heart pressure pump where you pump that up. I'm going to show you what that's for in just a second. And then our faucet. This is a high quality faucet. Everything here made in Germany. So the overall quality of it, you know, is going to be solid. At the bottom, little drain plug. Inside the Boxio Wash, there are two tanks. This one here is for fresh water, and this one here is what would be for your gray water. Now, let me show you the Boxio Wash in action. In order to create pressure, there's this little valve here. This, if you turn it counterclockwise, it releases pressure. You want to first seal it up, turn it all the way clockwise till it's tight, and then you can begin pumping like so, creating pressure down inside that water tank, which I've already filled up. And then once you have pressure in there, I'm kind of overdoing it a little bit here, you just simply turn on the faucet. As you can see, good water pressure, and as you pump this more, if you need more water pressure, you just pump this little thing to create more if you start to lose the flow of water. So before the trip, again, taking a peek back underneath here, you need to fill up this freshwater tank. This is 1.3 gallons of fresh water, and then the equal size tank over here, which is another 1.3 gallon tank. Obviously the water flows out of here and into the gray water tank. Now, as I mentioned earlier, that is not where I keep my Boxio Wash when I have it in use around camp. I have kind of a unique way as to how I've set up the Boxio Wash attached to my front runner boxes, which I've put on legs. Let me show you that quick setup, and then we'll move on to the Boxio Toilet. All right, now normally I set this up right next to my kitchen here, and the Boxio Wash actually attaches to the side of my front runner box setup. I'll show you how that's done here in a second. But for the purposes of this video, I'm bringing you the ultimate bathroom setup. So I'm actually gonna set this up over near the toilet tent. So let me take this over there and we'll go from there. So I need kind of a somewhat level spot here and kind of dig the legs in. Looks pretty good to me. And as I said, Boxio Wash is gonna end up right here. Let me show you how I attach that to my front runner boxes. So what I've got is 2 zip ties. Yes, simple zip ties, nothing exciting here. In the side of my front runner boxes, out on these corners, I've actually drilled a hole through on the front and on the back here, so I can feed these zip ties through just like that. And then from there, it's easy. I also drilled some holes here in the side of my Boxio Wash. Feed that through. This is the tricky part, just somewhat, you know, might get it easy one-handed, might get lucky. Just pull it tight. So we got one side done, then on the other side, we'll just do the same thing. Feed the zip tie through. Go ahead and pull that tight. Not necessary, but you can trim off the excess of the zip ties. Very easy, like so. All right, now remember at the beginning of this video, I said to get your spouse, in most cases, it's typically men who are out overlanding. There's a lot of great ladies out there too, who do overlanding solo as well. But generally, it's a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys who want their wife, their girlfriend, whoever, to go out with them. And this bathroom is the #1 reason why they don't want to go with you. Well, now you have a bathroom sink all set up, and you can make it even one more step, a little more homey for them as you come out. Let's grab a little vanilla snowflake foaming hand soap here. So when you're out on the trail, trust me, I've been out a lot and I'm guilty of this myself. You go use the restroom in the woods or in your privacy tent here, and everybody just walks out and starts preparing food, and you're kind of wondering, when's the last time they washed their hands? Well, here with a Boxio Wash, you have that option right at camp. Oh, and that water's warm too. I put hot water in the tank before I got everything set up here. So nice warm hand wash. What I don't have is a hand towel, so maybe find a way to hang a hand towel on the front of this sink or something to that effect. Maybe that's for a future video. All right, now that my hands smell like vanilla snowflake, we have the privacy tent, we have the hand washing station all set up. Next up is the toilet. And this is where the topic gets a little awkward, because you know we're not just talking about #1, we're talking about #2. I'm gonna walk you through all the components of the Boxio Toilet, put it there on the back of my Jeep. As you can figure, that's not where I'm gonna keep it. It's gonna go inside the privacy tent there. So let me get that set up, show you all the pieces of it. This is Boxio's flagship product, and I can't recommend it enough. Here we go. And here is the Boxio Toilet. Now, it has a couple clips all the way around. that'll show you the actual Boxio toilet. There's a little storage compartment underneath, is the exact same size as the Boxio Wash. So if you're stacking these, it's really convenient in the back of a vehicle, whether that's in a truck bed or in the back of your SUV overlanding rig. Now let me take you through the setup of the Boxio toilet. There's two compartments, if you will. I'm figuring you can figure out what goes back there and what goes up front here. But let me show you kind of the inside of the Boxio toilet so you can see how this works. Again, another very simple 1.3 gallon tank. This is for liquids, if you know what I mean. This is for solids. But no, you don't just leave this like that. There's a bunch of Boxio products that we're gonna put in there in order to make sure that when you are doing number 2 on the trail, you don't have a lot of aromas, if you will, and that you're able to pack out what you brought in, if that makes sense. There are some excellent accessories to the Boxio toilet here underneath. So I'm gonna get this set up just as though I'm arriving at camp and getting my bathroom all situated here. First step is going to be to get one of the bags here, and it just tears right off, very easy. I've found to open these is quite a challenge. It's best to just kind of breathe on your fingers a little bit, and you can get this open. When you open it, as I was saying earlier, it looks very, very thin in terms of the materials, and it feels thin, which is kind of frightening. All I can tell you, I've put this to the test, no issues. This bag does not tear or rip. Lift up your container back here, put the bag on, just like so. Now, you want to make sure that this lid right here is on for the liquids. Once you have the bag in there, go ahead and get your Boxio shake open and shake a good amount of the hemp product into the bottom of your bag. Close that up. From there, you're going to put your lid back on and it's ready to go. One thing I want to point out, that this extra little storage compartment down here actually makes the Boxio toilet, in my opinion, just the right height for a camp toilet. Sometimes they can be so low to the ground, very uncomfortable, versus this, the height of this is just perfect. As well as the shape of the seat or the bowl here, this is more of an elongated bowl. You'll see a lot of camp toilets sometimes that's just like more of a circle, and trust me, those aren't very comfortable. And then let's talk about the seat. The seat here may look very uncomfortable, and actually when I got it, I thought, oh man, how is this going to be comfortable to sit on? And what I've found, it's actually extremely comfortable. I don't know what it is. You don't feel like these sides are digging into you or anything like that. It's just a very comfortable toilet seat. So I'm gonna put this over inside the privacy tent and show you everything set up. And one other thing about this Boxio toilet, very, very lightweight. It's amazing. I figure that Boxio was thinking about that when they made the Boxio toilet, because one thing for your overlanding or off-road rig, you don't want a lot of weight bogging you down. So simple as this, let's set this inside. Now that we've got it in here, pop the lid open, and Boxio toilet is ready for use. Those were just post-production sound effects, I promise, okay? This Boxio toilet, like I said, very comfortable. Overall, a great addition to your off-road and overlanding setup. I believe this is the ultimate bathroom. I've got my sink right here, toilet here, full privacy, all from a great company, made in Germany, so you know it's going to be quality. And my good friends at Boxio want to give you just one more reason why you should buy one of their products, if not the full suite of Boxio products here, and that's a 15% off discount code in the description. Go check that out. It may be for a limited time or a limited number of purchases, so go now and use that coupon code that you'll find in the description. All right, now let's talk cost. And remember, these are made in Germany, so we have very high quality finishes overall and construction. And so these are not going to be your bottom of the barrel Amazon, price points. Starting with the Boxio Wash, moving on to the Boxio Toilet, and last, the Boxio Tent. Now I know that can add up and may not be in everyone's price range, but remember those old MasterCard commercials that would say, such and such, $150, going to the movies, $100, and then at the very end it shows you spending time with somebody and it says priceless? Well, you've been asking your wife or girlfriend to go out on the trail with you for the last 10 years, and maybe they haven't because their number one concern was going number 2 on the trail. Well, now with the Boxio Wash, Boxio Toilet, Boxio Tent, you will be able to take them out and they'll be in the lap of luxury when it comes to needing to do their business. No more concerns. And so getting your wife or girlfriend out on the trail, priceless. I want to thank my friends at Boxio once again for sponsoring this video. All of the codes that you might need for discounts in the description. And as I usually say, thanks for coming along for the ride. All right, if you stayed with me this long, a little bit of bonus footage, and that is how to fold one of these pop-up tents back to their original circular shape. It's pretty much impossible, but Boxio, in their infinite wisdom, decided to put the steps on the bag, which is actually super helpful. So I already know how to do it pretty well. Let's see if I can get it on my first try. What I do, I zip everything up, then fold it flat, just like that, and you can see it's all folded down. Then take it, and I usually rest the bottom on my foot like so, take the top and fold it down. Now as you're folding it down and in, you're gonna see these circles start to form, and you fold it in on itself just like so, and then you just sort of shape it a little bit to get to that circular shape. Just seeing how to do that might have been worth the price of admission, which was just clicking to watch this video. So there you have it. The mysteries of the universe solved here on TrailNewbie.